Hey everyone, and welcome to my first match in this World Cup tournament. This is the second of these tournaments that they've done. I didn't play in the first one, um, which the Netherlands eventually won, I believe. Um, so this time I thought I'd better join the US team and try and stop that again. Although Japan is really, really good as well. So um, they certainly have a shot at winning. And I guess Germany's probably pretty good too. And probably France is okay. I don't know, but I've got these flags here this time. So um, JSH is just JSH is getting his patriotism on in the chat. I don't know where silverspawn is. He's in here, but he didn't say hi back, and he hasn't joined the game yet. So JSH is reliving memories from his time served in the war. And it looks like the stream started okay, so that's good news. Probably just wait here until this brownie shows up. But I am looking at the chat right now, so you guys can talk to me if you want. Thanks. She can't say no. I realize that actually saying your name is easier than saying SCSN, but typing SCSN is so much easier that that's just how I think of you. But I guess this is, now he's talking about soccer, I guess. I don't really, or football. I don't really follow the World Cup, but was that the game where the Netherlands scored like 1,000,000 goals in like 5 seconds? Yeah, I don't know. Silverspawn, maybe he's getting a snack. I don't know. I didn't really follow the tournament much last year. The Dominion tournament. Because I wasn't playing in it, but I remember seeing the end result at least. Right. No, I knew the Netherlands won the Dominion World Cup. Okay, you played Germany in the final. Okay. I knew you guys won it. I did not know who you played in the final. I guess I assumed it was like Japan, but I see. I don't know who else is on the German. I mean, who else is... What team? Probably all the teams are good. I mean, there aren't like a bunch of bad people playing. JSH, you would have made American A or B for sure. I mean, you would have been in B for positively, but I don't know if you would be in A. Now I believe you that you would currently, but so we're just waiting here. I don't know how long I'm supposed to wait in these cases, but I can sit here for at least 5 or 10 minutes. Yeah. 200th would have been plenty. We have people on American B that are like 1,000th or something. American B has the two lowest people in the tournament. So you are definitely above the two people that are and United States B. I mean, they're like ISO level like 12 or something. A couple of them. Because a bunch of the people who had signed up to do the tournament for the US dropped out. So you could have greatly strengthened the B team. Although the guy who was pretty low, I think he actually won his match. No, he didn't win, but he went 4-2, which is pretty respectable against somebody who's much higher rated than him. I think. I don't know. Is anyone else? Sometimes Twitch is just terrible. She can't say no. So, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes Twitch, sometimes even when my connection is fine, Twitch will not work. Like, it won't even load up the video at all. So, I don't know what to. I don't think there's anything I can do. And we're still waiting. Every 5 minutes I wait, we should get like half a point free for the match. I guess I'll type again. Maybe he'll appear this time. Maybe if I say his name enough, I'll summon him. Yes, as JSH says, silverspawn might just be in the powder room. That seems pretty likely, but I don't have any idea what you could do to try and make the stream work, or I don't know what the problem is. So I couldn't say. People are talking about me beating him 6-0 in the league. I'm glad I beat him 6-0 in the league and not. I mean, I would rather do well in the league than well in the World Cup, to be honest. But of course, why not both, right? They're not exclusive, so. Right, he can play with desperation here. He's not gonna. He can't lose worse than he lost to me. I wish I had some advice, SCSN, but I don't. I just don't know why it wouldn't be working if it's working for everyone else. Yeah, it is a shame that Leo 1997 I'm assuming 1997 is the year that kid was born. Um, so he's probably, it's like this. Let's see if I can do the math in my head. Of course, unfortunately now, being born in 97 means you're not really that young. Because we're all old. Yeah, he's like 17 or something probably. Or 18. Yeah, never mind. He's not even a kid, even if he was born in 97. That's the worst. Oh man, that's awful. Things that make you feel old. So, JSH and I had a team of two for, like, what was that country? I don't remember what that country was called. He, like, included on his list all these, you could, like, be any United Nations country, right? Of course. And then he just listed all these, like, countries whose status is not universally recognized. So all these, like, random uh, districts and parts of countries that are maybe semi-autonomous but not completely. You applied for North Korea in this World Cup, but not for Leo's. JSH. So, Quiz should have taken it seriously. I want to see like somebody. I wish there was like somebody really good who was like from a country no one else was from, and he was allowed to play like all the matches for his country. Well, this is a nice board name, table name. Hmm. I don't know how long. I guess I should send him a message. Tuvalu. Ozil's not any good though. Plus, he'd have to play all his matches with rocks or something. I guess I'm gonna send. How long? I guess it's been 12 minutes already. Man. I mean, they're basically just. Every online game is like 90% Brazil. Do they have a lot of board games though? I mean, the countries that are well represented in Dominion are just like heavy board game countries, right? I mean, for the most part. I don't really know what countries have a lot of board games, but U.S. and Europe at the very least. I sent silverspawn a message and I told him I'd wait until about 20 or 30 minutes after, but there have been all these posts in the forum, well, two threads in the forums about all this data collection. And well, the one on the player 1 versus player 2 thing is that he just as people have pointed out, his samples aren't big enough to actually say if these things are outliers because that's the way it is, or just because they don't have enough games played with them. And then this card rankings one, he basically compared the Quist ratings versus buy percentage for the top 100 players for all the cards, and sort of compared. And there's like two things there, which is that, you know, how often a thing is bought is not the only component of card strength, although it's a big one. And then so that, I mean, that alone is enough to explain a lot of the differences, since it's basically just cantrips going up. And then the other thing is that a lot of them, the percentages don't change a whole lot between ranks, so you could be like 5 ranks different, but only your percentage changed by like 1 or 2 or something. So yeah, and also the Quist rankings are not the rankings by the top 100 players, are just the rankings by everybody, and so they're pretty old. But I mean, card rankings, I mean, most cards are not like a lot better than other cards in the middle. They're just all sort of indistinguishable in card strength, and it's where you rate it is going to be based a lot on whether you've maybe played a game recently where it was good, or if you happen to like the card, or if, you know, your sample of games happens to JSH says half the adventurer buys are from him being cute because he's in the top 100 now. Oh, I agree. I just think it's hard to make. I think the interesting thing is not necessarily to compare. So Eris Fandor said that there's some good information to get from the games, and I agree. There's good stuff, but you don't have to compare it to the card rankings. You can just say this is sort of the percentage. I mean, it's not gonna like make you play better, I don't think, but but it might be interesting to look at. It's not gonna. I think SCSN is about to say this in the chat, but it's not gonna like show you how to play the game. So yeah, and that's what Eris Fandor just said. It's more like fun facts, which is true. Although if you're just starting out, having an idea of which cards are strong and which cards are weak at least gives you some direction to play around with things. So that you spend your time buying wharves instead of harvests, you know. But once you get beyond that level of beginner, once you have a rough idea of card strength, then you're better off just buying whatever you want to try out on a particular board. But I know when I started, I read this was, you know, several years ago, but Theory had the card articles just on ranking the top 5 $4 cards or something. And just even reading, you know, that these cards are good, that gives you an idea of what kind of things to open with and stuff. This board name, this table name, Mike Peretti. So I think like the best, I'm just rambling now, so why not? I think the best articles are the ones that hey, it's silverspawn. Okay. Alright, we're gonna stop, so I'm gonna close the chat now. Thanks for keeping me entertained, everybody. So he was playing a game apparently. And he loves his rating, so he couldn't resign it and come play my match with me. You got to protect those points, you know. They're like, I mean, if if your rating goes down, it means your value as a person has gone down as well. So you got to protect the ratings. So this board doesn't have any draw except for Masquerade, so it looks like a mask game. You can get Bazaars, but I mean, I'm not seeing much here besides just kind of Masquerade Bazaar stuff. You can, yeah, honestly, I'm not seeing a whole lot to do beyond that. So I'll probably just open Mask Silver and see how it goes from there. Like, Sea Hag's gonna be awful, and Bishop doesn't look great, but maybe if you fall behind, you can get a Bishop. I mean, if it looks like they're not going to... look, I'm gonna be sneaky. If it looks like they're not going to buy... or... what am I trying to say? If it looks like they're not going to buy provinces, like if you think they're just going to try to play a bishop thing, then you buy a bishop and just trash your provinces and do a kind of a golden deck looking thing. But you should probably get some Bazaars in hand if you want to try and do that. I'm not sure about the remake, but it's not awful. I think it's worse than Mask Silver, but we'll find out. Hopefully he passes me a copper. Nope. So this next hand has to be a Bazaar hand, so I'm going to get a second Masquerade. Maybe we can go for treasure map. The question is, how many times has JSH suggested treasure maps in the chat? At least 4 or 5 times. Unless we have a really bad draw here, which is possible. I'll be getting a Bazaar. He might be going for... Remake will let you add 2 treasure maps, like, at once. If you get thin and stuff. Who knows? Maybe this should be a gold. Not sure. I expect that I kind of think he's going to try something tricky. Whatever that might be. Count's okay. To get duchies. How many coppers do I want to keep? Well, he just has the one masquerade, right? His deck's thin. Do I think I should keep this copper? I think I have 4 left. Probably not. Guess he gets a bishop off that. Unless he's gonna do treasure maps. You know what's terrifying is you get a treasure map. If you don't draw some of those golds that turn, then your opponent's just gonna steal one with a masquerade. Maybe he's gonna pass me the treasure maps. I have to draw copper, right? I don't have to. What is it gaming? I mean, there's one bazaar in here. Oh good, he's buying provinces. That should help me out quite a lot. So, is it another bazaar or gold? I have a lot of golds. It's not really a problem. Should it be a bishop? Not a duchy yet. Kind of leaning towards bazaar. But maybe bishop is better. He's gonna play a masquerade. So oh good, I got an estate. That might have been a terrible pass. What's he gonna give me back? Hopefully some form of money. Hooray. Does he have another one? No. I'm not sure I even want to play this. I think there's Bizarre and Masquerade in there. I don't know why he's buying provinces though. That's like obviously bad. He wants, since he has the way to get all VP, he needs to wait until he catches up with all VP and then buy the provinces. He doesn't want to buy them before he catches up. I don't think I can use a remake. If you use them before you catch up, you haven't, yeah, it just doesn't make sense. The whole point of the bishop is to lengthen the game. If you buy provinces, you're undermining your bishops. Okay, so he went first. Alright, so that's one for the US. Okay, and I'm going first here. And there's not much. I don't think in tunnel is a thing. Maybe in like this board's so terrible, I'm considering in tunnel. I mean, I don't even know if you want a money lender. Obviously, you want a money lender if you're going to do in tunnel. But maybe tribute's going to be pretty good. I don't know. I'm going to buy the money lender just because I think you want to have a little bit of trashing, but I'm not at all confident of that. I guess if you really believe in tunnel, you could buy a tunnel now with your hobble. It seems so... In has such a small search space for tunnels, doesn't it? I mean, but everything here is so, like, you can buy highways, but they don't help you really. They're just peddlers. You can get tributes, but maybe you just take pillages. He is going for the end tunnel thing. Okay. Does it work? I don't know. Golds are pretty nice here, that's for sure. Tunnels are pretty not nice. He buys us in. Okay. He got his gold. At least he can't buy in this time. Oh. Fortress. Should I dump the gold? Oh man. I guess I'll dump the border village. Here, I'll buy a harem. Did I have 6 with a hovel earlier? I probably should have bought a harem earlier. I'll just keep the spoils. I'm gonna go for it, because why not? There he has it. I didn't really feel good in a duchy dance. I don't remember, maybe my first gold I had a hair or a hovel in hand, maybe I should have bought. I don't know. Certainly it was pretty close. Now he's disappeared again. Alright, I'm going first this time. This looks like engine stuff. Probably open potion oracle. Try and get all the advisors and stuff. Have good times with that. Crossroads is pretty decent. Actually, Crossroads is more than pretty decent. I'm gonna take an advisor because I love advisor. I guess he's playing Oracle big money. That's fine. If he gives me the thing, I'm gonna put these back because I want to play my university. University is obviously way more useful for me than a single merchant guild. This is a bad pick for him. There's just no reason. That's also a bad thing, I think. I don't want any more universities. The trick with what's this called card? Advisor. The trick to advisor is to get 10 advisors. That's always the trick. And that's pretty much all there is to it. These have been awesome advisor hands. This is not so awesome, but that's okay. I don't know that I'm going to beat him. I could lose pretty easily, but okay. We didn't draw any advisors. What a bummer. Okay. I think I'd like another crossroads. Alright. I don't want those spoils. How many coin tokens does he have? 3? Yeah, that's pretty good. So do I want another oracle? Probably. Okay. Well, I should have a fair amount of time here. He's not going to win next turn or anything. I could win here if I draw my deck. It's going to depend a lot on the crossroads. Obviously, if there was any sort of light trashing here, the engine would have just destroyed a money thing. But without the light trashing, it's not a given. Hmm. He's got to dump the crossroads. I already have the 3 buys, so I just have to get $24 and I win. So I'm pretty close. I need like $4 more. So not too far off. And there you go. Alright, then I'm going to draw it. For sure. So that's the game. Man, Advisor's such a cool card. I love Advisor so much. Crossroads loves Advisor too. Alright, I've gone first twice. Okay. Alright, so what do we got here? So it looks engine-y, but with like remodel and throne room. And all that other stuff on the board. Maybe even treasure maps if you're feeling really aggressive. Anyway, you can mint golds and remodel them, so that's fun to do. Just gonna open, gonna open silver remodel. They're running attacks again, so there's no way to slow down the money player, but there are ways to outrace them, so. This is a good draw. I might actually buy a mint. That doesn't make any sense yet, so I can't buy a mint, but. Well, or can I? What if I buy a mint? What will that mean for me? I think I can wait on the mint. Oh gosh, I hope he plays Envoy Big Money. This is probably a gold. Oh, a mint. Did he buy any? Does he have any money? He has a silver. Well, I'm baffled. Doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna buy another throne room. I'm not really sure what his idea is, but I wish him the best of luck with it. I'm gonna play this, and if I get 5, I'll buy a lab, and if I get 4, I'll buy another throne room, I guess. I'm buying a lot of throne rooms. Oh, gosh. I keep whiffing. Throne room's here in the last card, so I'm gonna draw it dead. That's okay, though. I'm not really sure what he's doing. He is probably... Now he's switching to like something different. Okay. So now could mint. Does this seem like a pretty good time to mint? Yeah. It really does. I want another silver? Okay, I'll take a silver. I'm not playing this real well, but I think I'm okay. I'm gonna get to play a bunch of things twice. What did he discard? Oh. I'm gonna need a gold at some point just for the minting. I'm pretty far ahead. And this will draw me the deck, or enough of the deck, doesn't matter. Okay. guess he's gonna resign. I hate his opening. I hate his opening a lot. And I think he bought the mint. I hate when he bought the mint too. I think that was terrible. So, I don't know. You can obviously do better than big money there. Which he switched to an engine halfway through, but oh wait, I gotta change this. Nope. It's a nice ambassador board. No draw. I thought I saw rebuild, but there's no rebuild. There's no draw either. There's not a good big money thing. But there's no engine either. So I don't know what you do. If you ignore him, because like you'll have a deck of coppers and you won't get anywhere, probably. This is an incredibly weak board. A weakish board. Oh well. I'm gonna open Plaza Ambassador. Armory Plaza or Armory Ambassador might be okay too. I mean, you would on this board if there was like I'm trying to think, like a haggler maybe. I would probably just play big money. I would probably open remake and play big money, but I don't think that works here. Like horse traders isn't good enough. You would just be playing golds, remake, and then golds, and I'm not sure that's good enough. So I'm a little skeptical of what we're doing, but I'm not seeing a better thing necessarily. Hopefully I draw an ambassador here. And if not, they'll probably collide and I'll be sad. That's okay though. That's life. At least I have 2 estates to return. It feels like I'm gonna just get buried here. But I'm not really buried yet, so he could screw up. I don't want silvers until I'm not drowning in garbage. I don't know why you got a third ambassador, to be honest, but whatever floats your boat. He decided he didn't want the ambassador, which is okay with me. I mean, I will endlessly float around here playing ambassadors. He's got a lot of gold, which is unfortunate. But I'm not in any particular rush to green. And soon we'll buy the curses. So good, these all come in right before he shuffles. That's good news. So at some point I need to get a copper so that I can do plaza, just generate a couple coins a turn. But I think I'm gonna wait and see if he just gives me one with ambassador. could be like, no. I don't know what I could be like, but I'm not gonna be like it. He's probably fine because he's still got all these, whatever they're called. He's still got a lot of gold and a lot of these plazas. He can kind of store up coin tokens. He also has a lot of curses, but I'm going to try and bury him in rubble. Probably there I needed to get rid of the ambassadors. Well, I'll do it next turn. He is resigning, which is good because I didn't want to figure out how to win that game from that point. I assume his deck was pretty bad, but I don't know how it was going to work out, so saves us all the trouble. He doesn't want to play governor. He's such a baby. Yeah. I don't know. This looks like a Silk Road Rush. Through and through. So you just ironwork silver and go for it. Not much else to do. Oh, we've got Baker. Good thing he did that before me, because otherwise I would have forgotten. Alright, so on the 4-4, I wonder if Spice Merchant is worth it. If you can play your eventual ironworks faster that way. Probably not. So he's breaking now. So let's say I wait a shuffle. Well, it's not a gardens thing, so... And it's different because we already have 2 ironworks. He might be right. He might be right. That's unfortunate. I don't like the woodcutter just because of terminal collision, but it's not the worst thing. So he's got 3 of those now. Maybe I'll draw silver. Nope. Okay, so I have to get duchies, basically, is the only way I can win. So, if I take a estate here, oh, he got 5 and I got 3. I should count up the points. Man, this is a pain. Okay, so I have 3 Silk Roads, 3 estates, a duchy. So if I go here, I'm going to get 7 points. He's got 5 Silk Roads, 3 estates, 3 more estates. So he's 1 away from going up another 5 points. Yeah, I have to just keep waiting. This is awful. He's gonna win. There's like nothing for me to do, really. Yeah, he just went up there. Maybe I'll draw a province. Yeah. So if I mean, this isn't anything, but if I draw a silver, is this like a tie even? No. I think it's like 1 away from a tie. Oh, that's not the end of the game because the ironworks aren't gone yet. Well, I'll be darned. I was thinking that was ending the game. Okay, well if he doesn't buy a duchy now, I win. Alright. So, I guess that's a lesson to not give up when you lose the Silk Road split. And thanks silverspawn for playing, and thanks everybody who watched, and so I will thanks for watching. I'm just repeating myself, and I'll see you guys at the other World Cup matches and the other league matches, hopefully. So see you guys later.